Hello guys. Today we will speak about top animes of 2023 because this year was really interesting. We have a lot of continuation of the old animes, a lot of new animes that start and make some sort of fundament for the future. So it kinda good year, an interesting one for the anime in general because we finished huge titles like AOT and continue a lot of huge titles.
We finally finished this.
Yeah, we finally finished it.
Yeah.
Waiting
Well-
for spin-offs and prequels.
Last chapter of the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
chapter.
yeah.
So a couple of seconds about us. We are YouTubers from Ukraine, and I'm mainly read manga. So I will talk about from the perspective of manga.
Yeah,
Vlad
he
is
know how to read. It's very unique for our country.
I'm the only one who knows how to read.
Yeah.
And Vlad
But he
watches.
slowly starts from comics. Less words, better.
Yeah. Then I switched to novels for something like Mushoku Tensei that is around 8,000, 9,000 pages. Yeah, so yeah, I can totally read. And Vlad watches a lot of anime.
Just four in 2 days.
Yeah, 4 animes in
full titles. Yeah. Full
3
seasons.
3 days.
2. I
In 2
start
days.
on Friday and finish in Saturday.
Why?
Because I must. Yeah, for now I have something like 185 seasons because it's not titles.
Yeah.
Is it something like that?
Pretty much.
I want to have 1,000 of seasons. It's my main goal for the life. Short-term goals in year. Oh, okay. If I
for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, not more.
So yeah, definitely. We will start slowly from the something like honorable mentions, and we move on to kind of top 10 of this year because Illia have 9. I have watched 20 animes this year that are aired on this year, but I don't want to speak about all of them. So from my honorable mentions. In the honorable mention, I have AOT because it's just finish of the season, so I not place it in my top 10 because it will be stupid to rate like one. for me, okay. Just for me, it was not really so much important to rate this anime. So I honorable mention it's only AOT. KonoSuba, because it's kind of spin-off, and I just don't want to give it a place in my top. Also, I want to mention Golden Kamuy. It's not a really popular anime, but it's really cool, huge, and we have 4 seasons, and probably we have only 2 more left to the end. And also, I finished Ranking of the Kings. That was 3rd or 4th season, and it's really good also. So it was my 4 honorable mentions. For rate, probably AOT I will give 8. For KonoSuba, I will give 7 because it's not that great like main KonoSuba, but good for spin-off. Golden Kamuy, probably just for me it's 9 because I really enjoy this anime. It's unique, cool, that shows at Japan, not at Japan, Japan during the first Japan-Russian war, I guess. And the plot is really interesting. So yeah, it's really cool. And Ranking of the King is really unique with Disney vibes anime. So I guess you can easily watch all of them, and it's really cool animes.
Yeah, pretty much everything that we have in our tops and honorable mentions are very good animes, and you should definitely watch them.
Yes.
All. But not in 2 days.
Ranking of the King is probably 7 or 8 because it's really good, cool, and unique. But it's not for everyone. I understand it. It's really kind of childish in a lot of ways, but still really good, dramatic, with cool plot and interesting ideas. Yeah. And for me, my top 10 of the 2023 goes to Heavenly Delusion. It's really anime, just not for me. So that's why it's on 10th place. I just read a lot of spoilers on Wikipedia, and I understand that it's in general not title like I like. It's really kind of science-based science fiction anime, so it's just not for me. It's really cool. I know that this anime has huge fan base, but it's just not for me.
Probably.
Your number 9.
Hell's Paradise.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
I also have Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, from my topic, that's 9th. Mainly because I've read manga and I know that the plot will
drop down dramatically.
yeah, it will be worse. Not that much, but still, it's getting only worse.
Yeah.
And for me, it was really hard to finish the title just because, the beginning was quite good.
I have Hell's Paradise in 8th place, so it's not far away from your mark. So
pretty
still,
much.
it's good, not bad. New shonen, it's one of 3 dark trio, more than one. But I guess it not worth the hype. First season was great, opening was great, animations was great. But I know that in future it will drop down. It's spoilers, but still, you will have like small hopes for next seasons, and probably you will enjoy it better. So yeah.
Maybe.
Okay,
and probably they will change something.
Yeah, and your grade for this anime?
Hell's Paradise. Okay, it's 7.
Yeah, still 7 for me too. And my top 9 is My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. It's really, really good romance anime. For me personally, it's really unique and interesting because we have it not maybe so much unique because the main character is the girl who was like extrovert.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. She is just communicative.
Yeah,
She likes to speak a lot with persons, and her love is Yamada, who's a professional gamer. He is kinda small talk guy that don't like speaking, and she tried to discover his personality, and she fall in love with him, and it's a really interesting and unique story about gamers, MMORPG, and all of this stuff, and I just enjoy it personally. Because also I watched Tonikawa, and Tonikawa in this year was pretty mediocre for me. If we compare it to My Dress Up Darling is kind of better. But that was the anime from 2022, so it's not in the list.
Yeah, there are a lot of 2022 animes that we really wanted to include in this top, but
it's not 2023, sorry. So, your top 8.
My top 8 is Mashle.
Okay.
And so my top is a little bit different from Vlad's because I rate the title in general because a lot of them I read manga till the end, and then my like a second rating is just the season that came out 2023. So for Mashle, as in general, it's my 8th place, but for that season, it's 6th.
Okay.
Place. 6th.
I just want to ask why we have spoilers on the screen. Okay, it's fine. It's just a joke. So yeah, it was your 8th place.
Yes, because it's really funny. It's just a comedic anime in the whole.
Totally understand.
Something like epic parts, but still not very some difficult, hard to understand plots or some twists or anything.
I have Mashle just slightly higher in my list, so we will speak about it in future. Probably. But my top 8 I already mentioned is Hell Paradise. I totally agree with Illia takes. I still think that it's pretty good and okay-ish shonen, but not that great for being higher in my list. So I will move on to number 7.
Yeah, and my rating for Mashle is 7.5.
Oh, okay. And my rating for Hell Paradise, I already mentioned that 7. And Love and Yamada, for romance perspective, it's probably 7.5. It's higher than Hell's Paradise, but it's just different leagues. So for me, shonen will be always higher than better romance. So that's why my list have 8th place with Love and Yamada, but 7th is Hell Paradise. Or 8th. It's never mind. You know my marks. So, and number 7 for me is Zoomsto. Bucket List of the Dead. It's really, really good comedy with some plot and interesting, unique parts. I really enjoy this kind of anime when he is this main character. He like to finish a lot of stuff that he never done because he was a worker on the, he called it galera, how it called. It's like in a bad company with squeezes, with a lot of overworking and all of this stuff, and he really started living in the zombie apocalypse world. So it's really unique and cool, and I personally really enjoy it, and I place it on number 7, and I will give it 8.
Nice.
All of my anime from this moment will be 8 and higher.
Yeah, pretty much, because that's our top.
Yeah.
My 7th place is Dr. Stone. As I said earlier, the title in general, not just this season, because I even don't know.
Spoiler, but it's not in my rate.
I don't even know what is the plot is currently on this season, but in general,
it was New World when they moved to the new island, I guess.
Oh,
yeah. First new island, not that island. It was all middle part of the plot.
I understand.
It was not that great for this season.
This season, yes, but in general, this title I really like it. Yeah, I read till the end, so the manga is finished.
Good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The ending is not so good, but the start,
it's kind of goofy.
Yes, but the beginning was really great because I like this sandbox RPG style,
and also
plot.
Science plot. Science, interesting. It's cool anime for the child to bring the science to the life of the children. It's because, really cool.
Especially in the beginning, you are explained for everything.
Yeah, it's kind of magical because it's not how science really works, but to introduce science to the children, to like somehow give them passion to the science, it's really good. I was even rated like I will totally show it to my child, so they will like science more, and they probably can find interesting topics even in the school with chemistry, with physics, and all of this like natural sciences. It's really cool and unique in this way.
Yeah, and very interesting plot, a lot of mysteries.
Yeah, and what's cool, they never miss this part with discovering new stuff. It's not like we just bring a lot of science in first season and lately we will go only to the plot. No, they discover new and new stuff, and every time they introduce you something new, like I don't know, oil, like making the bulbs and all of this stuff. It's really cool and unique in this way.
Yes. But later in the plot, it's more like a magic already.
But still, it's interesting.
Still, they are trying to explain it in a science.
It's like propaganda. You don't need to be really science and real life based. You just need to give a lot of children
interest and excitement
in the science.
Yes.
So
I totally
for me,
agree.
probably, if I rate in general, I really enjoy Dr. Stone. Probably in general for this moment, for these seasons, I will give it 7.5, I guess.
For me, it's maybe even 8.
Okay.
Very good
one. Okay, my number 6.
Yeah.
It's your number 8. It's Mashle, Magic and Muscles. Because it was on the first season and I rate only it, because the second season was aired in 2024. So for first season, it was really good and interesting reading of the shonen comedy Harry Potter like
One Punch Man.
Yes, it's really cool, enjoyable.
Harry Potter like One Punch Man. That's pretty much everything you
it's
need to.
Cool. I feel strong Ted Lasso vibes about the really happy and fluffy anime, so I will rate it higher. So it was my top 6, and probably I will give it 8, still 8. Like a previous Zoom Store, it's really small piece that give Mashle a little bit higher place than Zoom Store for me. Zoom Store. Sorry, not Zoom. Your number 6?
Bungo Stray Dogs.
I not included in my list.
It's very, very
bad season.
Not even season. It's complicated thing to rate it because it started. There are a lot of really great things, and a lot of just some garbage moments, especially in the end.
I understand.
A lot of
because when they add this. Seeking dogs, I don't know how they call it in English.
Like
seekers, I don't know. It's just overpowered military guys. They are really kinda break the whole series.
Yes. So they just break powers
before this
power system.
Bungo Stray Dogs was really cool. It was really unique, interesting anime with these like writers' names and abilities that connects to the literature. It's really interesting and unique, and it was so cool. and so unique. I even can give it like 8.5, maybe 9 for this part before this second dogs arc, and for this lately part, probably it will drop down for 1 or 2 points easily.
That's why it's very complicated. Because, but just for the power system, just for these
variety of abilities.
Yes, variety of abilities is the most interesting thing that I've actually ever seen.
Yeah.
So we now know that in JDK also they have
also,
a lot of
I like
this
powers. Part in Bungo Stray Dogs that called ability convergence or something like that, when two abilities can somehow connect and play differently with each other. It's a really unique system. It's really cool.
Yes.
No, JJK have even bizarre and most crazy system, but still it's really was unique
but here
for these ages.
It's really interesting.
It's pretty old anime right now. It was 4th season, so it was maybe 6-7 years ago.
So was I rated 8.
Okay.
For sure.
For me personally, in general, it's probably 8 or even 7.5, because it's really last season's dropped down my rate a little bit. It's your number 6, yeah?
Yes.
So my number 5 is Frieren, Beyond the Journey Ends.
The same.
Yes.
Ideally the same.
Friends. Always be the friends. So Frieren, cool, unique, and interesting. We have funny parts, we have dramatic parts, and I know that lately we will discover a lot of interesting part of the plot. And also it's interesting to watch not the humans and not elves in like basic scripted elves. It's a really complicated character beyond the Frieren. It's really
beyond the journey's end, actually.
Because it's interesting how she perceives the world and everything.
Yes, and the most exciting part for me.
Did you think about this moment that she has this journey with First Squad, Himmler, and all of these guys, and that was journey for 5 or 10 years, yeah?
10
years.
Exactly.
Imagine 10. It's like you have the most not complicated. It's like a lot of stuff that going on in 1 year for her 10 years of really enjoy, and a lot of stuff going on, fighting with demons and blah blah blah. For her it was like maybe half of the year. And imagine if you have the year like her journey. It was so tight.
Yes.
With a lot of stuff going on.
Pretty much. And then
because after she's just 50 years was going nowhere and just study magic. So it's interesting, unique, and I pretty much like it.
Yeah, we have separate video for Frieren.
Just watch it. And also
we will link it here or not.
In this box, I guess.
Yeah, we won't do that for sure.
I will add it. Okay, 8.5. No, 8.25.
Yes. I agree, actually, but because it's not that.
High five.
Yeah, just a second.
Like Zuko and
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Dragon Dance.
Okay, next one. First place for For me, it's Apothecary Diary. It's really interesting one. I just finished it yesterday. Oh, my memory is still fresh. So yeah, I watched first and half of the second season. It's really interesting. I like this system when you have separate episode with separate story, and also we have a huge main plot line between the Mao Mao and Xinjiang. It's Chinese name. Sorry. So yeah,
this Korean names. Leveling here, Chinese names
between Xiao Mao and Yevnuch Gai. I know that his name is Xiao Mao, but her nickname is Mao Mao, like.
Okay.
Jokingly, yeah. So it's interesting. I like this apothecary stuff about herbs, about poisons, and all of this. I also like that we have a double down between the real parents of the Mao Mao, about a lot of these small lines, the small intrigues between the castle, between the emperor and his wives. I don't know how to call it. So it's really interesting and unique. It's really cool, and for me it's first place, and I probably give it 8.5 because all of my top 3 is really bangers.
Okay,
Gangbangers.
my top 4 is Demon Slayer.
I never mentioned it. It's fine.
Yeah, you're a hater of Demon
I
Slayer.
hate it, and also for me, I just don't want to rate only a single season because I watch a lot of stuff, so I can easily choose.
That's
between,
why our top is so different,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I rate anime
Yeah.
in the whole, especially if I read all the
It's
manga and
pretty
know
understandable.
every single part of the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Demon Slayer, this funny thing that I will probably rate it a little bit lower than even Frieren, but for animation, for this, I don't know,
Epicness.
they leveled up the entire anime industry.
Yeah, probably.
Just because of the animation, because the plot is not that interesting.
But we have Fate and Eminence and Shadows that if a table done.
Yes.
It's just not so hypey.
Yeah. The hype for this
Hype is
animation was so
intense.
was so high that well, pretty much every single other anime was on the same, pretty much on the same level. So just because of the animation.
What is your rate for Demon Slayer?
I think 8. So it's lower than
in
Frieren.
general or for this season?
In general.
Okay. For me, personally, in general, it's 7.5, only because for me, plotline and ability system is like 6, and animation is 1.5 points, and it's 7.5. So
much.
It's something, maybe
Yeah,
6.
plot is very, very
plot and ability
flat
system for me it's 6.5 and 1 point for the animation itself.
Only a couple of demons'
yeah.
abilities are
It's kind of
pretty
unique,
interesting.
but in general it's boring.
But Demon Slayers are just fire, water,
and we
electricity, and
goes to the main 3.
Top 3.
Yes, my top 3 is Vinland Saga season 2. For me personally, why
that you watched a couple of days ago?
I don't finish it right now. I just watched 12 or 11 episodes, but still I have the strong understanding what this season bring to us, because we have same characters from the first season, but they grow up and they totally change their attitude in general. Because King Nut, I guess his name is written like this in English, because we have Knut, but it's not translated directly. So he became more like anti-hero vibe and really villain vibe, but I understand that he will be main character and he try to occupy the more he can. He want to like rule the world. Yeah, he want to rule the Denmark, England, and also in future we know it's from the history, so he will rule the Norway too. So he is really huge person in the history. And I also enjoy a development of Thorfinn, because he became something like empty Gabimaru and find his new way of life and what he really wants. Because there was even a phrase from this season where the old man said that if you want to find your way of life, it's better to be like empty paper, because he was really empty. Only one his fate was in past that kill his father killer, and when he died he lose the passion and sense of life. And it was cool that this old man said him that it's not a minus to be a blank, it's cool to be a blank if you want to find your like approach in life, because you can start from the scratch. It's always better to start from the empty paper. So it's interesting. And also we have this epic phrase like "you have no more enemies" that was in the internet in Ukrainian podcast. It was from the one Ukrainian YouTuber. So everyone calls this video about Vinland Saga like that, because it was like main phrase from this title. So it's really unique, cool. We have parts of history, real life history, and also we have a lot of this drama, this existential finding of yourself and all of this stuff. It's a really cool and unique anime, so it's definitely my top 3. And for me it 8.7.5.
8.75.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really high rated anime.
Okay.
at first I rate first season lower, but I understand that I was just a stupid child that really want to be not like everyone. So I understand that it's really huge and cool
You
anime.
are still like
And
that in
also
some
Mappa
points.
made it.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
Poor
Mappa
guys.
guys.
Yeah, poor writers.
Give them back their passports,
your top three.
documents. Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can deal with
so in general, not the last part of last season or part 2.5 and
But in
all this stuff.
2023 we only have these two stupid episodes with recap of the previous season.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
yeah, but I rate it
It's
in
just
general.
honorable mention.
Yes, pretty much. But for me, Attack on Titan, I actually reread it a couple of months ago just to
Hype is real.
remember everything. And yes, hype is real. Also, we have a separate video about Attack on Titan. We need to go and take
refill.
some.
Yes. We have 13 more. He accidentally ordered 15 tanks of energy drink.
Yeah.
It's tanks or
I don't know. Packs?
Packs. No, packets. Never mind. Like bottles.
Bottles, yeah.
15. Okay, move on. Yeah, AOT is a huge influence to the world of the anime. Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the actually the biggest influence in the anime industry
Yeah.
at the latest time. Yeah, and the plot, especially the beginning. Well, the first part, the first half even.
We
was
have separate
just
episode
amazing.
about AOT.
Yes. but
Go
I
and
will-
watch it.
Yes.
Your rate for this.
8.5.
I don't want to interrupt you, but if we really have the separate episode about it, it's really good episode. You can easily watch it and understand our opinion for this anime influence on the anime genre in general.
You don't love me.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's totally true. So I will never say no more. So my top place, and it's one and only Oshi No Ko. It's really good. It's really good. It's one of the bangers of that past year. It was really hyped, and I personally think it's really good anime. Really good anime. We will have separate video about it when second season will be on air. I probably guess it will be in this year.
Yeah,
I
will watch
it. Announce. Yeah,
For
you will
sure.
read it because in manga we have a lot more plot. I have eaten a lot of spoilers, but yeah, Oshi No Ko, really cool. You definitely should watch it, and I will give it 9 points because it's really cool anime. Even now, even after first season, it's really enjoyable.
Understandable. Okay, for
Am I
me,
stupid?
that's Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, okay.
And only because of the anime. Because manga for me was not that good at all. But anime, the excitement, the hype, animation, and the plots and the drama for this anime is really amazing. So the influence on the anime industry is great, incredibly great. Yeah, so for me, yeah, it's top 2 only because of the anime. That's the only one in my top list that I rate anime, not manga. And for me, it will be 8.5 also.
Yeah, I rated 9, yeah? So, I can't find Oshi No Ko in my list. Maybe here it was. I will re-rate it. I give it 8, but it's really 9. So, and my number 1 is easy to predict. It's your number 2. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. We have separate video about it.
Those guys.
Yeah, because I rate single season. It's definitely one of the best shonen season of all time. It's really gives the new benchmark of the best shonen season, and if you make it better it will be cool, but still it's really one of the best for now. I will really anticipate the Cullen game arc because it will be even more crazier. And they announced that it will be in this or second year, so what is bizarre.
Poor Mappa.
Yeah, poor Mappa. Poor guys. But still, they make the history. But okay. And I personally think it's really one of the best single season in the world of the anime in general.
Pretty much.
For me, it's okay. For single season, 10. If I rate the Jujutsu Kaisen in general, it will be for now 9. But if the calling game will be so cool like in manga, I will give this anime top 10, and that will be my god shonen. So for now it's 10. It's 10.
Yeah.
For this season it's 10.
Okay, I agree.
And your number one?
Mushoku Tensei.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, for me...
It's funny, because if we take only this season, it was only 12 episodes about your erectile dysfunction. So,
so true,
true
story.
Yeah. That's why you give it first place. Yeah. True story, Bob.
Yeah, I connected on the emotional level.
Yeah, I understand.
For sure. Yeah, so I like much more this fantasy world.
Yeah.
And for this one, I don't rate anime, I don't rate manga.
Is illegal and unfair.
Yes,
so
I don't rate anime, I don't rate manga, I rate the novel that is 8,000 pages
okay,
long.
You know, my number one will be Full Metal Alchemist, best anime of 2023. I read one post in 2023, so it's a new anime.
Yes, I am a cheater pretty much.
It's kind of like Illia rates the animes for 2023.
Yeah, so I really like fantasy, like RPG, like animes, isekai, all this stuff.
Oh, this year will be so tough to rate in the end.
Yes.
It will be tougher.
It's more complicated with every single new anime.
Yeah.
We have a lot of them. That's great,
KonoSuba,
actually.
Mushoku, a solo leveling, Mashle, probably Jujutsu Kaisen if they if they will die. Frieren going on, Oshi No Ko. Oh fuck, it will be hard and tough. Yeah,
it won't be top 10. It will be top
50.
Top everything.
Yeah, top 50. It will be tough.
Yeah. So for Mushoku, that's 9 in
9.
general.
Yeah, 9 in general, and 7 for this season.
Yes, and 7 for this season.
Best anime of 2023. 7. Oh, fuck.
That's why I rate in general, because I cannot just
you
rate
have perfect
only...
rating. It's one of the best in my life.
Rules are not for me. I rate everything that I want.
It's fine. It's your life, your rules.
My channel, so
yeah,
our channel. But
so thank you for the watching. It was our perspective of the 2023. It's not really top 10 or top 9. It's just what we want to say. I also watch a lot of other stuff in this year. It was like, what, Yuri is my job, dog shit. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Tonikawa is bad, and everything else is not even.
Tokyo Revengers.
You are cat with
football.
Football. So yeah, thank you for the watching. We really want to share our thoughts of past year. It's really right on time.
Yeah.
This time.
Perfect timing. Just
we do it better
at the end of the February.
Yeah, it's really okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 month, it's okay.
Especially for me, because I rate some seasons from 20.
No, it's just I just say that it's not like we drop the anime about spring in autumn. It's just on
like
time.
We did.
Yeah. It was our meta. So yeah, thank you for the watching. Subscribe, write comments, likes, reposts, everything.
Tell us yours top.
Write Illia that he is fat. He don't know this information. So yeah, thank you for the watching. Bye bye.